back. Just before we get into the video, I wanted to let you all know that I have launched scythe masks on my online store, Lindevil.com. All of these masks are 100% cotton, double layer, and they're all made by me right here in the sewing loft. So like I said, if you'd like to check them out, please do so at the links in the description below. Alright, now on with the video. Today we're talking about somebody who many of you have requested, and I, ever since I discovered him, have been really excited to talk about his fashion, and that is Yungblud. Yungblud, if you guys don't already know, is a singer, songwriter, and actor. He's actually really new to me, and I just discovered him within the last year when he was featured on Machine Gun Kelly's song, I'm Not Okay. When I heard his feature in that song, I was so blown away by how incredible his voice is, and then as I started to dig more into who he is, I was so blown away by all these different outfits he was wearing. Now what I like to do with these videos is first examine the artist's connection to the fashion industry. And of course, Yungblud is a huge fan of fashion. He attended New York Fashion Week at the very beginning of this year, and he actually has a little vlog on his channel all about it. I really enjoyed watching it because it showed just how excited he was to be in attendance. He was also featured in a series called Fashion and Music on British Fashion Council's YouTube channel. In this video, he sits down with a fashion designer and they both discuss their different creative processes. It's actually a really interesting video, and I'll link it in the description below if you guys would like to check it out. Now, on to the music videos. Of course, Yungblud is a newer artist, and his oldest music videos only date back to 2017. So instead of talking about one music video per year, we're gonna do a few. The first of which that I want to discuss is King Charles from 2017. Now this, as far as I can tell, is his first music video, and in it, I was actually very surprised that he's just wearing black jeans and a t-shirt. It's a pretty simple, chill outfit. Nothing that exciting about it, but nothing wrong with it either. The next music video that we're gonna talk about from 2017 is for Tin Pan Boy. And in this video, he's also dressed just in plain black. This time he's wearing a hoodie, and instead of skinny jeans, a looser fitting pant that's a little bit shortly cropped. And I love those pants on him. I think they fit really nice. And of course, it's revealing his signature pink socks. You guys will see as we go through all the videos, Yungblud is basically never not seen wearing these pink socks. Moving on to 2018 now is the video for Polygraph Eyes. And again, in this video, he's wearing all black, except this time he has on a t-shirt and a blazer with a gold chain. You only really see him in these shots where he's like singing in an alleyway, so you don't really get to see what he's wearing on the bottom. I think there was one shot where I could see that he was wearing, of course, black pants and pink socks. This is, of course, a nice blazer. It's got little zipper detailing on the wrist, and it also has a nice little satiny lining. So yeah, it's cute. It's a cute outfit. So at this point in my research, I was starting to be a little shocked and a little underwhelmed. These first videos that I had checked out, he was really just wearing all black, and I was like, oh my god, I thought Yungblud dressed crazy and interesting all the time. I don't know what's going on. But then I clicked on the music video for Psychotic Kids, also from 2018, and I was not let down. So there's a lot of outfits going on in this video, but the first one that I want to talk about is this red outfit. It took me a long time to figure out what the heck was going on with this red outfit, because like many music videos, it only flashes to really quick scenes of him in this outfit, and I had to sort of pause and look really closely and sort of just think about it and ruminate on it until I believe I finally figured out what's going on in this outfit. What it is this semi-transparent shirt that at first I thought, like, is it mesh? Is it organza? What is it? But then at the end of the video, he actually takes off the jacket over top to reveal just the shirt. And at that point, I was pretty well convinced that this was latex. If you don't know, latex, like the gloves, like the balloons, can also be used as a material to make clothes out of. And a lot of the time it's used in sort of like SMM. And a lot of the time it's used in like S&M, sort of like bondagey, that kind of vibe outfits, I guess. Like dresses and boots and stuff like that. But this is a really cool, interesting looking shirt. It has a really neat effect because it's partially see-through. And the final sort of like nail in the coffin, the thing that convinced me that this was a latex shirt and not any sort of typical woven fabric shirt, is that at the end scene, one of his sleeves is almost all the way detached and hanging down on his arm. And instead of it being frayed or it being sort of like fiber sticking out, it's like dripping plastic. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, no, definitely, that's what it is. This must be a latex shirt. Then over top of that shirt, he had on a red jacket. And in one of the shots, I could see that the red jacket around the collar had like some contrast white, I think underneath, because the collar was popped. And I think this is just sort of like a regular suiting material red jacket. All in all, is a really cool, different outfit. The second outfit from this video that I want to talk about is this one where he's wearing a striped tie, white dress shirt, and black jacket. So this black jacket has some really interesting textural detailing on it. And also, I believe it's kind of patchwork. Patchwork is essentially what people do when they make quilts, where they take little squares of fabric and they sew them together in different ways to create one big formation. And that's what I kind of think is going on with this jacket based on the fact that there's sort of seams in odd places going in odd directions. And it looks as though there's a lot of different fabrics piled on top of each other, creating this jacket. It has trim all around the collar, which is a nice touch. And then it also has fraying all around the hems, which I think looks really cool paired with the white dress shirt because it's sticking out beyond the jacket. And then you can really see, because of the contrast of black on white, the fraying that's going on around the hem. Then of course that jacket has a little stripy lining on it, which is cute. And he's wearing the striped tie, which I think is perfect. And now, just before we move on from this video, I'm actually gonna talk about a third outfit, because even what he's wearing in these scenes where he's strapped down in this sort of psychiatric hospital setting is really cool and really different. What he's wearing is this white, just basic turtleneck, mock neck, sort of like jersey regular shirt that you could buy anywhere. But over top of that, he has on this really interesting garment. It looks to be made out of a slightly heavier material than what a regular shirt would be made out of. Like it's probably a light canvas or sort of like a twill, which is oftentimes materials that very light fall jackets are made out of. And it's got these gold grommets on it and then lacing up the front, but the lacing is done purposefully unevenly and just kind of like all over the place. This is so like, I don't know, like almost Shakespearean, but not. And it's just such a really cool garment. I don't even know where you would buy something like that, to be completely honest with you. Like when I look at this, I'm like, holy crap, did he have this specifically made for him for this video? Like, I don't know, it's so different. Then over top of that, he's wearing some studded cuffs, which are really cool. He's always seen rocking like very cool classic punk jewelry. And then a leather harness made with some strapping. It's got some O-rings and buckles just over his shoulders, I guess, and around his arms like this. And that's a really cool sort of fashion-y harness that people oftentimes will wear over top of like shirts or dresses in just like regular fashion. Next up from 2018 as well is the music video for Medication. And here he's wearing actually the same outfit, or almost the same outfit, of black jacket, white shirt, and tie. And here in this video, you can see patchwork confirmed. This jacket is in fact made up of a bunch of different patches of fabric sewn together. You can see it much better in this video because he's wearing it for the whole video, and you're getting shots of him from the back, from the side, with like way better lighting. There are also some shots in this video where he has the jacket off and he's just wearing the white dress shirt underneath. And here you can see that the white dress shirt has some cool stuff going on as well, and it's not just a random off the rack white dress shirt. Instead of, you know, just like a typical straight rolled hem at the bottom, it's got little squares jutting out along it, almost making like a little staircase. It looks really neat. And of course he's wearing it unbuttoned, even though he has a tie on, which is cool. And he's paired all of this with shorts, which just gives the whole outfit a more like overall punk vibe. I also just realized as well that he's wearing his tie upside down. Instead of tying it with a thicker piece in the front and a thinner piece in the back, sticking out from the knot the way that you're meant to, he has it turned around on purpose. He also has on these punk sort of platform loafers with pink socks and actually what looks like sort of like old man sock suspenders. Like what a cool random accessory that nobody except for your grandpa would ever think of using and just repurposed into such a cool outfit. This, my friends, right here, to me is what makes a fashion icon. Every detail of this outfit was thought about and considered all the way to the very last little bit of turning his tie upside down. And it was completely made up of pieces that he did not just purchase off the rack, or if he did, he purchased them and then heavily redesigned them. Now we're moving into 2019 and his music video for Loner. And now this is just sort of like a quick little pit stop because it's sort of more of a casual expected outfit. He's just wearing, you know, like a nice sweater with a little coat over top with a little shirt collar on it, a miniature little plaid scarf, and then of course some shortly cropped pants with his pink socks and loafers. Now this is all very simple and very easy to execute for anybody, and I just like it. It's a good outfit. I just wanted to point it all out so that you can see an awesome everyday outfit. Moving on now to a song 11 Minutes featuring Halsey and Travis Barker, also in 2019. This is again just sort of like a simple outfit that's very easy to execute by anybody, but I really like it, and I think it's really suitable for the video because the whole point is that he's meant to be sort of laying around in bed and then waking up and rushing out. I like the sleeveless white shirt with the shortly cropped pants tucked in, of course, and then a little gold chain around his neck. He's also wearing high top Converse and his signature pink socks, and as he's leaving, he sort of throws on this really light black short sleeve button down shirt, and all in all, it's just like a cool, modern, easy punk outfit. Moving on now to the music video for Parents, also from 2019. This video gives us so much to talk about. He is wearing so many different outfits in this video. He even, in fact, throughout this video starts mixing and matching some items so that he's wearing maybe like the same top as another scene but different bottoms. So there's a whole lot going on here. The first thing I want to talk about though is all of these scenes where he's sitting in a window. Now this is basically the definition of an unexpected outfit, where like you see somebody wearing something that you would never in a million years think to select those items and put them together in that way. This outfit is exactly that. Pastel on pastel, the pants are blue blue and white striped with like random patches on them. And then the jacket is sort of pastel yellow with black print on it. No shirt underneath, unbuttoned. Flavor Flav clock on his necklace. Like, what is going on? So yeah, there's kind of just something about this outfit. I don't know what it is. It's so visually interesting. And it kind of sits weird with me, but in a good way. You know, I just can't quite put my finger on it, but I like it. The last outfit we're gonna talk about in this music video, and I think it's one that you all kind of knew I had to talk about. It's this red sweater slash stripy sweater with torn apart jeans. And this outfit is just so cool and punk. The sweater looks as though it's two different sweaters that have been like Frankenstein together. The upper part of the sweater is red, the lower part's stripy, the left arm's stripy. The right arm has a little bit of stripe around the elbow, and then the sleeve is finished off with more red. Then of course it has patches layered on top of other patches on the chest area, which I think is a really cool effect. And it's got sort of gold eyelets around the collar, which is interesting too. Then the pants we have to talk about. They are basically like the skeleton of what was pants. Because what's going on here is he's got patches sort of like all down his legs, and then in between the patches and even like through the patches, these rectangular strips have been cut out, and they've been cut out on the back, so that all that's left is sort of like the side seam and then some horizontal strips of fabric in between, which to me is just sort of like I said, the skeleton of what was pants. It's just like a punk outfit pushed to the max. Speaking of which, in most scenes, and actually in most music videos, he's wearing this necklace that I have sort of dubbed in my own life, the Sid Vicious necklace, which is basically like an actual intense padlock with a chain around your neck, and it's sort of like held together with that padlock in the center. I notice him wearing it all the time, and obviously he's heavily influenced by like early 1970s British punk fashion, and so I imagine that that's also where he drew his inspiration from for that necklace. Now, speaking of 1970s punk fashion, we're moving on to Strawberry Lipstick from 2020. Throughout this whole video, first of all, he has his hair in Liberty spikes, which is so cool. I feel like nobody does that anymore, so I so appreciate him for rocking that hairstyle. And the first outfit that we really see him in is this matching plaid combo, where he's got on this plaid jacket that's open and then some plaid shorts, as well as his usual pink socks and of course the most intense combat boots ever. And then he has the spiked collar, the, as I said, Sid Vicious necklace, and all in all, it's just like a punk vibe, you know? It's awesome. Moving on from that, in other scenes, he has on pants that are the same plaid material as that first matching set, except they're longer, they have some chains and zipper detailing on them, and he's paired it instead with a white shirt and suspenders. This shirt, of course, with this like distressing and the sleeves cut off, totally perfect. Alright guys, I just have to stop and interject really quickly because I noticed something while editing this video that I didn't notice the first time around. And that is that Yungblud is wearing this super iconic t-shirt designed by Vivienne Westwood and Malcolm McLaren in 1975, who are basically like the founders of punk fashion. And this was a super controversial and provocative t-shirt at the time. And I had to mention it because it's so cool, because it means that A, Yungblud is a fan of Vivienne Westwood, much like myself, and B, he's super knowledgeable about punk fashion. Alright, back to the video. The next and probably most iconic outfit in this whole video is his sequin Union Jack dress. Of course, in this video, he's drawing inspiration from 1970s punk, which of course started in the UK. He is from England. He has tons of Union Jacks all throughout this video. And he also has, with this Union Jack dress, sort of what I believe to be a little bit of Spice Girls inspiration. If you guys are not too young for Spice Girls, then you will know that Ginger Spice was basically super well known for wearing a Union Jack dress. Her dress was of course slightly different, not the exact same as the one that he's wearing, but it's so iconic and so well known that I'm sure that that's where he got the inspiration from for this look. And now quickly before we move on, let's talk about the fact that he is wearing a dress at all, because Yungblud is actually really well known for wearing dresses and skirts. And this is something that I am totally here for. I hate this whole like girl clothes, guy clothes. Don't mix them, don't change them, like that's all dumb, and I know that he 100% believes that as well. And honestly, what is more punk than just running around in this dress? There's even some shots in this video where he leans back a little bit, and you can actually see his butt cheeks hanging out the bottom a little bit. And like, there's so much attitude in that, and it's so bold, and I love him for it. Moving on to another music video from this year, let's talk about God Save Me But Don't Drown Me Out. And in this video, he basically has on two different colorways of the same suit. The first time you see him, he's wearing this black suit with red trim on it. Very like Billie Joe Armstrong vibes, which of course I love. He's got a little skinny tie on, and then the trim is going all around the collar, and he's got on some nice pants that are shortly cropped. He always seems to be wearing these pants that are a little bit short, and I think that looks really cool on him because he always pairs them with like a platform shoe and his signature pink socks. And that's just the best way to show off both your footwear and your socks. Socks are an important accessory, and I feel like they're so often overlooked. The way that you reveal them, how you reveal them, whether your pants are tucked in, whether they're not, whether they're knee socks, thigh-high socks. All of those things matter to me. And I think it's something really easy that everyone can incorporate and just put a little bit of thought into to make your outfits like go that extra mile. Then there's sort of the white version of this suit, but instead it's of course a white base with black trim, and it has a different style of collar on it. It has what you call like a roll collar or a shawl collar versus a notched collar where it kind of goes like this, in and out, like a little V cut out of it. So different collar styles, slightly different design details, but along the same lines as the first outfit. An interesting thing about both of these outfits actually is that he's wearing one single glove on his left hand, something that Michael Jackson was super famous for doing. I don't know if that's exactly what he's going for, if he had Michael Jackson in mind when he was doing this, but I like that it's black leather, and I think it looks especially nice in the white outfit because of the contrast. Alright you guys, the last music video that we're going to discuss today is for Cotton Candy. Let's of course start by talking about his white angel outfit. He's wearing a white polo shirt, super tight, and then a white pleated skirt. Once again, in this video, there's like a little tiny up crotch shot where you see a little bit of his cheeks, and it's so funny and sassy to me. It's almost like he's like, if you already didn't like me wearing a skirt, then here's my ass, you can kiss it. You know what I mean? Or at least I hope that's what he's saying with it, because I love that. And then he also has it paired with, of course, some angel wings in a cool headband sort of thing that's like a crown of thorns. It's really neat. And then he's got on some usual sort of punk style loafers. I've actually never seen him not wearing punk footwear. Like I saw him wear high top Converse, I saw him wear combat boots, and I've seen him wear these usual sort of like Doc Marten sort of dress shoes, or like just like I said, like punk loafers. And I love that about him. He's not just seen wearing regular old runners. No. But yeah, this is a very cool little preppy outfit that he's got going on here. And then of course in the last sort of scenes of the video, he has on this leopard print extravaganza where he's wearing like leopard print pants with a belt, and then a leopard print mesh shirt with a leopard print vest, and a leopard print sort of like, what do you call it? Beret? No, like a newspaper boy hat, I guess? I'm not sure. I should have looked up what kind of hat this would be called before I did the video. But anyways, the point is he's wearing leopard on leopard on leopard on leopard. And now I like this outfit, but I kind of wish that instead of the mesh with a vest, that he had on more of like a denim jacket style jacket that was also leopard and that matched his pants. It's not that I don't like it. It absolutely like pushes the envelope, and it totally goes in the scene because there's actual like leopards going on, and the room is leopard print, and it's all just like a vibe. But if I could have my way and change the outfit just a little bit, that's what I would do. And in fact, just before we move on, while I was researching, I found another leopard print outfit of his, which here instead he's wearing, I believe, the same hat, but he has on a jacket and skirt that's leopard print, and I kind of like the way that this outfit looks on him better. So I don't know. I guess if I could change anything about this video, I would put him in this outfit instead of the one that he's wearing. So that completes the music videos, but of course there are so many other notable outfits to talk about, so let's get started on those. The first one is this video he did for this channel K-Rock, where he did English to English translations, meaning like UK English to American English translations. And here he's got on what I would call such a balanced outfit, and I can actually luckily see all of it because he's sitting cross-legged on this chair. I love this slightly distressed stripy shirt that he's got on underneath the button-down shirt. I think it adds like, once again, that little like kiss of punk to distress anything. Always does that in any outfit. And then of course he's got on these pants that are mostly black, but they have huge pink printed patches on them, and they're cuffed at the hem. And then of course the white dress shirt isn't just a regular old dress shirt. It's got like a giant paragraph of text on it. And then of course on the lower left side of it, I can't exactly see what it is, but it has a pink and black print of something else there. So you know, the white, black, and pink, it's all coordinated from head to toe. It's very balanced how and where the colors are placed, as well as where the print is placed. And all in all, I think it's a really good outfit. Next up is a music video for a song he was featured on with Marshmello and Black Bear called Tongue Tied. Now this is like some crazy like Mad Max in post-apocalyptic like insane outfit he's got going on here. The details on this outfit are nuts, which literally, that's a pun, you'll see. He has bolts, literally like bolts from your dad's like tool chest, safety pinned to his shirt, which is like, sometimes people do things that are so different and so creative, and I just think like, would I ever have thought of that in a million years? I don't know. But what he's done with this outfit was really unique. Then of course he has on this really heavy duty, like thick looking leather jacket over top with like really industrial details. It's got like some sort of like webbing or sort of like backpack strapping sewn down onto it, some side release buckles. And then of course he's got spikes around his collar, just adding to that sort of like tough, sort of like heavy duty metal effect. And then underneath all of that, his very bottom layer is just your regular white ribbed undershirt with like some little stains on it, you know, like the Mad Max vibes, like I said. And of course, fingerless gloves and dark lipstick. what's not to love about this outfit, really? Next up is actually another music video outfit, and a music video we've discussed on this channel before, which is Bring Me the Horizon's Obey. This time, we're focusing on Yungblud, which last time I was so dying to mention something about his outfit in my Ollie Sykes video, but I had to stay on topic. But now we get to talk about it. He's wearing a sort of just basic black jersey knit long sleeve shirt, but over top of that, he has the most amazing, unique body chain over top. And this thing's crazy. It's got so many chains coming across sort of like in swoops. It's got almost like rhinestones or studs over the shoulder straps, and he's wearing shorts. If he took that body chain off, it would just be a plain black shirt and plain black shorts. But you put that on and it's like, oh my God, where did you get that? Once again, I always say like things are more interesting when they're not just regular off the rack clothes. And this body chain definitely is not an off-the-rack accessory. This is definitely something that he had to go and seek out and have made for him or buy from somebody who specializes in making these types of things. Showing, of course, just how interested he is in fashion, how much he cares, and how much time and effort he'll put into all of the little details. And the little details are what make the difference in outfits. Next up is a really cool outfit from his parents' live video. In this, he's wearing another skirt, also a pleated sort of cheerleader style skirt, but this time it's black. Then he has on a long sleeve mesh shirt, and over top of that, a very, very shortly cropped black t-shirt with a white print on the front. Now this outfit is so cool. I would wear this outfit. I wish I was wearing this outfit. It's just so fun, so punk, so cool. It looks really good on him. I mean, it's just a hit. It's a home run. All right, friends, we are on our last and final outfit of the video, and of course, I had to end on this one because it is so iconic, and that is his Cher from Clueless look that he wore to the Enemy Awards. After a reaction video I did with Wyatt for a song that had Yungblud featured in it, and I was talking about his fashion in that video, somebody actually left a comment telling me to go and look at this outfit of his. And of course, naturally, I did, and I was so impressed. I love this outfit. It's my favorite thing potentially that he's ever worn. I feel as though everybody kind of knows that outfit from Clueless. You know, like the classic, like plaid, yellow, coordinated jacket and skirt. But this is that done in a cooler, modern, sort of punk way. Of course, the lapels on the jacket are massive, like almost like comically oversized, with the back portion of the top one being black. And then he's got the skirt, which of course has some pleats in it, and then sort of like that flat panel that comes across the front. And then of course the white undershirt underneath with his, as I've called it, Sid Vicious necklace. And he's got his hair in little pigtails. And like, it's so fun. Like he gave a performance at this award show wearing this outfit, and it was so sassy, so bold, so much attitude, and it's just an awesome all-around look. All in all, I must say, I am obsessed with Yungblud's fashion, and he's actually a really young guy. He's like 22, 23 years old, and he has such a really defined personal style already, and I just cannot wait to see where he goes with it. Every single time a new music video comes out, I'm so excited to see what he's wearing in it, because you can see like this isn't a long period of time to be analyzing his style over, but even in these 3 years, you can see how much he's sort of evolved and grown and changed things up, and he's just such a really creative, unique person, and I just cannot wait to see where he goes with this. That, my friends, is where I'm gonna end the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below who else you would like to see on a fashion breakdown video. I am very open to suggestions. I would love to be pointed out some people that I maybe never thought of or never would have considered doing videos on before, so please let me know. Don't forget these scythe masks are available on my website, lindevil.com, made right here in my sewing loft by me, so please check them out at the links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.